Mrs. Vesta's Math Lesson Summary for Unit 6, Expressions and Equations, Lesson 2, Truth and Equations. You will need to find this page in your packet. We are starting with fill in the blanks. A letter in an equation is called a variable. A number that can be used in place of the variable to make the equation true is called a solution to the equation. When a number is written next to a variable, the number and the variable are multiplied. This is our invisible operation. A number written next to a variable is called a coefficient. Find a solution to 10 minus x equals 7. Well, remember, we're thinking to ourselves, what would we subtract from 10 to give us a value of 7? In this case, x equals 3. We can check that by saying 10 minus 3 does equal 7. Find a solution to 5a equals 35. Again, you're asking yourself, what times 5 gives you that value of 35? In this case, we have 7, so a equals 7. Write your own equation that uses the variable j and has a solution of 6. This means that the letter j equals 6 when you solve your equation. I'm going to use j plus 1 equals 7. If I put 6 in place of j, I have the value of 7 when I add 1 to it. Remember, you can use your own, not the one that I have provided. Example 2. The equation d times e equals f could be true or false. If we substitute in the numbers for d equals 3, e equals 2, and f equals 5, is this equation true or false? In this case, we'd be doing 3 times 2. Well, because 3 times 2 is 6 and not 5, this equation is false. Find new values of d, e, and f that make the equation true. Again, you can use any values you want as long as the equation is true. I'm going to use the values of 5, 2, and 10. 5 times 2 equals 10 makes this equation true. Find new values of d, e, and f that make the equation false. I'm going to use 5, 2, and 1. All I'm changing is my f value. 5 times 2 does not equal 1, so this makes the equation false. Things to remember. If there's no number next to a variable, the invisible coefficient is 1. X is the same as 1x. When we are solving an equation, we are finding a value for the variable that makes the equation true.